Is Jermaine Bishop overhyped? I'm going to let y'all be the judge. Now, that clip is via CD Vogel _ OTF, so shout out to him for getting us the clip, or for getting the clip in general. But Jermaine Bishop has been getting a lot of praise for some of these clips in route running, and so much so a former Oklahoma State Cowboy and obviously an NFL veteran, Dez Bryant, even is donning Jermaine Bishop as a #1 receiver for the Texas Longhorns. Yes, that includes Cam Coleman, and also Ryan Wingo. That is a bold statement to say. Now, this is Dez Bryant's official quote. Says, I want to go on the record and say Jermaine Bishop will be the Texas Longhorns' #1 wide receiver. The eye test doesn't lie. He's oozing with confidence. I can tell by the way he carries himself. He already runs routes like a pro. Legit playmaker. I'm looking forward to watching him perform this year. Now, Dez Bryant, again, remember when he was at Dallas, he was one of the top receivers there, and in the league for quite some time. So if he's vouching for this kid, that does definitely say a lot. And this is obviously got to dominate on the collegiate level, and he did his thing in the NFL as well. So looks like Jermaine Bishop has all the tools. Will that result to more winning? Will that result to more playing time on the field? We're going to have to see. Because Texas desperately needs their wide receiver core to be a lot better from last year. They moved on from Parker Livingstone, who obviously now is at Oklahoma, and they didn't have necessarily the weaponry that they were supposed to have moving forward. And some of their freshmen kind of flopped. But it feels like this year they have everything at their disposal with Cam Coleman, Wingo, and now it looks like Jermaine Bishop could be that next one in line. You've seen the clips, you've seen what he was doing. He does look like a very smooth route runner. It looks like somebody that has a good feel for the game at a young age, and he can separate. And another thing I like, his releases, and also, like I said, his route running ability. In Texas, like I said, they desperately need this moving into 2026. Now, I do want to ask you guys, do you guys think it's overhyped? Hey, man, look, Najeh, it's just spring ball, man. Can we not go overboard with this? Can we not do the most with this? But this kid is going viral right now on social media via, several accounts that are posting him, saying he could be next up. Dez Bryant here even said, program's best playmaker since Vince Young. That was back in 2006, y'all. And then he has him being as dominant potentially as a Malachi Tony in year 1. And Mally pretty much cooked. Cam Coleman did his freshman year. So did Ryan Coleman Williams as well. And several other people, including Jeremiah Smith. Could he be that guy? Could he be that receiver over other ones that were more highly recruited, like a Tristan Key, like a Chris Henry Jr.? All these guys was heavily recruited. Can he outduel them in year 1? We're going to find out, but it looks like people were very high in on this kid. Now, like I said, my last thought is I think the kid does have talent. He's explosive. He runs his routes well. He just looks fluid coming in and out of his breaks. Does that lead to winning, I think, is the biggest question. And how much of a role can he play year 1 for Texas? Is it overhyped or is it pretty valid?